Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, so it looks like it's time for a Group 1 prototype race car livery design on GT Sports. So it looks like I'll be able to use the Nissan R92CP to be able to get ready to get started to make another tall drama fan art library on the Screaming Gophers design. So this will be able to get ready to be putting in from blue to green. So this is going to be quite getting a little bit better to see it. Well, looks like this is going to be quite giving a little bit much better time to get set up for it. So, well, I'm kind of thinking I just originally start making a very customized LMP1 race car design. So, looks like this is going to have to give it a shot for it. So, well, maybe most other GT players have already made their own custom-made exact replica or any other fan art designs is definitely quite giving a good choice for this design for. So this is going to be quite giving you a little bit better excitement to see. This is going to be quite giving a good choice for it to customize any prototype race car to be able whenever we want. So looks like this is going to be quite very good to see it, because this is going to quite giving the fine good choice mark for it. So this is going to be quite getting a little bit much very good to be able to have a lime green part of it. So this is going to be quite very good. So maybe the other, well, the other might be quite very need to be over adjusted to be able to quite giving a good specificated choose for it. So, well, it has a lot of good featuring stuff on it, because that might be quite getting good use to it. Now, I might be able to have a normal windshield banner, because, well, that's how Nissan was actually on it. So maybe it has to do a covering up part for it. So it looks like racing numbers is definitely on for a prototype car. Now let's just gonna to make it a white one. So this will be very good. Now before that, I might be able to start on the roof. So this is gonna be quite getting exact good position to be able on the start. So this will be able to make a large oval shape. So this will give it a better choice to see it. But this time it only has to be green required. So this is going to be quite getting a better for it. Well, unfortunately, because the Nissan banner was definitely quite placed there. So this is going to be quite very hard to see it if this is going to have the managing out for it. Well, maybe this is gonna have to have something else to be able to be adjacent to the drawing board for it. That might be able to give it better find to see it. Well, maybe let's just gonna have to size down on the circle, and then let's just gonna have to stretch it a little bit more. So this is gonna be quite very good to make a LP1 Toll Drama fan art design for this R92CP. So this is going to be quite getting a little bit to become a fully competitive design. That might be able to give a good guess for it. Now let's just kind of stretch it out some more, and then this will also to give a better technique to see it. So looks like this might be very good. Now actually, it has to be giving a little bit of lime color will be able to give it much choice. So it has to get something else for it. So light green color like the other section was used. So this is going to be quite giving a better pick on it. So let's just going to use the color picker and stretch. Let's just get a little bit color selected. Okay, so that's the good mark that I was looking for. So this is going to be a good match. So let's just place it here. So definitely no patterns will be able to be required in for it. So it also has to be putting on in racing categorized decals for it. So, well, maybe let's just go with the racing patterns. So this is going to be quite good to see it. Now let's just going to make it with a pretty fine green stripe with a checkered flag on it. So this is going to be quite good for it. Now, looks like it's time to get ready to start making some bind decals. So, this is going to be quite getting very different like the other standard vehicles in race cars. So, definitely work on the prototype. Race cars are definitely quite getting much better to be advanced. Okay, so let's place the Screaming Gophers in. Now, looks like this will be able to give a better Total Drama Island logo. Will be place it in on the car doors, so this might be able to give it a little bit of guess for reminders. Well, actually, we also enjoyed seeing 10 episodes of Total Drama Rama. Well, actually, we also saw four episodes in only an hour, so might be able to be available to be watched on YouTube. So maybe this is going to be quite good that there will be some more new episodes will be coming in from every Saturday. Well, I kind of think that the 11th episode is called Cone in 60 Seconds. Well, looks like Owen just really wants an ice cream for it. But in fact, well, I kind of think that we should probably go for some ice cream because, well, it looks like that we're in fall right now, the autumn season. Alright, so maybe I'm just gonna have to keep focusing on it. So this is gonna be giving a little bit of much entertainment support for it. Well, so looks like this is gonna be quite getting a little bit better for it. So I'll be able to continue on to make this library. Now, looks like this is going to be quite getting a little bit specificated difficult to be placed the GT Association logo. So I might be able to guess this will be able to give a better specific spot for it. So it also gives a little depth limit to be decreased. So that might be giving a better spot to see it. Because, well, if anything goes wrong, mistakes always happen whenever you're going to have to do it. Because this will have to be make it one fine perfect design. Now, definitely, let's see if there's some different aftermarket logos for it. So the R92CP is definitely designed for the Calsonic library. Well, maybe some different designs will be able to come up to be shown for it. Now, I might be able to give it a little bit much better guess. Okay, so looks like this is going to be giving a little bit much very intense to have any kinds of designs of each design for Nissan for it. Well, maybe I might be able to giving a better pick to choose. Okay, so let's see. I really guess that what is going to be for making the Screaming Gophers R92CP. So this is going to be quite getting a little bit much better to choose with. So maybe let's go with a categorized sticker. So this might be very good to choose with. So this will be able to go with. So maybe let's start with a group 1 sticker type that might be able to be quite recommend. Okay, so let's just gonna just pick by pick on each different kinds of specific logos to be needed to choose. So maybe let's just gonna go with the Gran Turismo logo. So this might be, nope, I kind of think that this is definitely unmatched. Well, even so, the depth limit might be compatible to use, so that might be able to see it. Okay, so let's just go and pick the next one for it. So definitely, well, maybe I might be able to go with a Bridgestone logo, so that might be part of it. So this is going to be quite giving a little bit better start right here. Because in case I really want to leave this old style tire sticker, because this might be very good to see it. Well, actually, let me see it. So it is definitely an SSR rim style. So let's just kind of place this decal position here. Then let's just going to give the DeviantArt logo, should be giving a better pick for any quality spot. Well, actually, this might be able to move on over to the other side, where Gran Turismo logo is definitely at. So this is definitely quite giving a good spot here. And then let's move it or evenly. Well, probably might be able to rotate, and then this is going to be quite giving the better view to see it. So let's just going to give it a duplicate reverse. We'll be able to give it a little checkpoint mark. Now, looks like might be able to have some Japanese logo. We'll be able to give a much better chance to do it. So, well, I kind of think that Japanese fictional logos is definitely quite giving much simple to chance with. That might be giving a little bit much better for giving a little support opportunity. Okay, so definitely can't do it without having a support with fandom. That might be quite giving a little bit much better to change to support the community. Okay, so let's just go and place the Cartoon Network logo right over here, and this is going to be quite placing right next onto the light mark for it. Okay, now going in for Teletoon until this is going to be quite giving a little bit much easier in here. Well, actually, this position might be giving a little bit better short for it, so that might be very good to see it. So let's just get the place right here, and this is going to be quite good. Well, even so, I might be able to have the rear to be able to be later on till now. Okay, let's get everything placed up for it. Well, actually, sometimes they're always giving a little bit of vertical leap for it, so doesn't matter right now. So this will be able to change and duplicate on reverse and then place it on the other opposite side. Okay, let's get the bridge stone here. Alright, so definitely the spot for the extinguisher and the kill switch, that might be very good to see it. That might be giving the right spot for it to give it a little bit much sticker placement to be able to show it. Okay, that's very good. So looks like I might be able to change the Screamy Gopher logos on the other side. So this is gonna be the first stop to be able to put it in for. Well, gonna have to do the right side because this might be able to give it much better in for. Okay, so definitely the kill switch is definitely right here. Well, maybe I might go to the roof, and then let's just gonna be placing around here. Just for it to be rotational to be able to give it much better chance to see where it goes. Well, it'll be able to update the library design until whenever it's going to be placed. Okay, so definitely the rectangular one might be the kill switch right here, and the circle one is for the extinguisher. That might be the right spot here. So definitely the extinguisher switch will be on the number 2, so this is going to be on the 90s style. Okay, there you go. That might be better. Now, looks like this is going to be quite very commonly easy for it. Now, let's just going to get everything set. Just gonna have to do with the yin-yang balance. So that might be quite giving a little bit much better Japanese related type for it. Well, it also to be fictional for it. Okay, so let's just go and choose any fictional logos to be choose with, and then this is gonna be quite giving a little bit Japanese related to it. Okay, so looks like Ken Clan Deli is definitely one of the good ones for it. Well, maybe let's go with it. So that might be giving a good spot to do it. Okay, place it here. Okay, now looks like it definitely might need to have some different logos to be putting in for, so maybe let's have the Japanese logo should be able to be placed on here. So that might be able to see it, because this might be giving a little bit much better expansion space for it. Okay, can't do it without the silver line. Will be transparent style. So this will be going right here, because in which it also has to be rotational to be any position it goes. Okay, so let's just gonna check it again, and then this might be the good spot for it. Well, maybe I had to use the invert axis point for it. I might be able to still on the rotational camera view, so I might be able to keep it by default. Okay, that's very good. Well, looks like actually it might be able to have some additional Total Drama logo will be able to be placing on the windshield banner. So this might be very good to see it. So this will be quite giving the commently good. So this might be able to see it. So this is definitely all about quite giving a little bit much better to be putting up some few decals to be able to add it in. So let's just gonna place two Total Drama logos. We'll be able to quite giving a much and see right next to the Nissan letter logo. Okay, so definitely let's see. Well, probably there's nothing else to be able to have on the hood. Well, I kind of think this feature doesn't have hood for any Group C race cars for it, so definitely that might be able to use on the roof. So this is going to be quite very different, folks, without the roof section for it, because it only designed to be placed in to be worked on in prototype race cars with no hood part on it. So this is going to be quite good for the body section. Will be able to be placed in now. Well, actually, I might be able to have this on the other, so this is going to be a good spot for it. So this is going to be quite very good to be able to have some few other logos to be add on for. Okay, so let's just kind of get everything added in. Grab the Total Drama logo. We'll be placing right here. Well, it's going to be a little bit hard to size it up for more. Well, it always has to do smaller, and then this is going to take a quick peek look for it. Now let's just going to try it again, and then let's see it. Okay, looks like I got it in. Okay, so let's just kind of take it nice and slow, and definitely that's a good spot for it. Nice. This will be give it much better and easier to be giving a little concentration by now. Now, looks like it's time to go and place on the front, and then maybe let's just kind of place two Screaming Gopher logos. We'll be able to give it all in. So, good thing that part might be quite giving the exclusive look for it. Now, looks like it's time to go and switch back into the body and do some more work. Just gonna have to do with some tow hook arrows. We'll be able to give it much fine to check. Okay, that's one. Now, actually, I might be able to grab the Nissan decal logo will be able to be shown for. So this is going to be quite very good to see if this is going to be adding in on the brands. Well, actually, still got a lot of total space amount to be it. Let's go back in and then use it. Okay, so it has to be placed on the center front here. Then this will have to be putting the letter logo in. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I kind of think that maybe putting the Total Drama Island logo will be able to be put it right here, so this is going to be much better. Then this is going to be quite very good to be placing some Bridgestone logo will be able to be put it right here. Now actually, maybe if I could probably need to putting on the one of my fictional logos that I just made for, well, kind of think this is going to be giving a little bit much better choose for it. So maybe let's just go with the yin yang balance. So that might be giving the good placement mark on it. So this is going to be quite very good for the R92CP to be able to give it a little bit much racing karma for it. And it looks like this is going to be quite good. Now, looks like this will be able to be adding on with some wing part for it. Just kind of to get everything needed in to use the letter for it. So maybe I might be able to add the Total Drama letter. We'll be able to give it a little bit of go. So let's just size everything up. Now, looks like this is going to be quite getting better for it. Now, I'll make sure I'll be able to have to put the Fresh TV logo in. Okay, so looks like this is definitely a little bit uneven place. So this position should be able to go here. And then this might be better. Well, unless this is gonna have to decrease the depth limit, will also to be reduced. Okay, looks like this is all good. Now actually, this may be able to check on the rear, so it also might need to have Bridgestone logos will be able to be placed on too. So that might be quite giving the better spot for it. If this is going to be quite giving a good semi-replica on it. Okay, just only got to have a few more spaces and then, well, probably I might be able to have a different logo to be able to be putting on for the next one. Okay, so time for the ordinary GT original logo we'll be able to put on for. Just going to use the Bowland sportswear, so this is going to be quite getting a good green on it. Okay, the Barrett will be able to be putting right here, and then the Weaver will be the only last one. Okay, so let's just kind of do a little quick management check, see if anything goes wrong. Now let's just kind of decrease to the reduced. Oh yeah, for only one quick stop, I'm just gonna have to change the rim style board, so this is going to be able to go on green. Just giving a little minor check. Okay, looks like this is all good for now. Let's continue on. Okay, looks like 3 logos are now in place. Let's get everything set up and on the other side, and then flip horizontally constantly for it. Okay, looks like this is gonna be quite all done for now. Just gonna have to take one last finishing touch on it, because this is gonna be a number 3 stands for the final 3. It's definitely quite giving a little bit much better for it. So, looks like let's just take a good look on this preview and see how it turns out to be. Well, unfortunately, maybe let's just gonna do a little quick fix. So this is gonna be quite getting a little uneven. So looks like this is gonna have to take a little minor details for it. I'll just have to fix this problem out. Okay, so this is gonna be on the negative. Just try to keep it up and take your time. Okay, so looks like everything's all done. Now looks like it's time to get ready to race. So this is going to be a 2-color type, so this might be able to be marked on the green color section for it. Well, you know, actually 3-color type might be quite giving it A-OK. Okay, so it's just gonna make with a TDI. Screaming Gophers. Group C, Group 1. Okay, so this is gonna be quite giving a little bit much better for it. Okay, so let's save, and then let's get ready to take this on the track. Well, I might be able to do a half of the daily workout section, so I might be able to do the Killer Bass Group C prototype race car. We'll be able to get everything set up and go. Well, probably after making the Nissan R92CP, I kind of think that I'll be able to do with the Mercedes-Benz Sauber Mercedes C9. So this is going to be quite getting very good at it. Well, this will also to give you a little bit of race ready tryout for it. Just gonna have to take half a bit for only 1 round, so this might be very good at it. Okay, looks like this is gonna be quite race ready, and then let's take it to Fuji Speedway for a full speed distance run. Well, I kind of think this is gonna have to take a while for it. That I might be able to have another clip until just taking a little bit of quick break. Alright, so let's go. Looks like this time it's going to be on a full course because this will quite giving a much extreme race sport, just like having a 1,000 kilometer endurance race. So this is going to be quite very good for this segment for it, folks. Good thing that I just wear the Screaming Gophers racing outfit to be put on. So this is going to be quite good. So maybe this time it's going to be on 25 minutes or 20 minutes. So maybe I decided to go with 20 minutes. So this is going to be much quicker as possible for it. So it also extends a lot of good distance to run on. Well, gonna have to take a lot more practice to be prepared for the Group 3 Endurance Series round. Just gonna have to take on a 5 times share amount for the tire wear and the fuel consumption. And also mechanical damage must be on heavy. That might be getting a little bit much prepared to be amazed with. So let's begin for the 20-minute run and let's get started for a Group 1 challenge in Fuji Speedway. Yep, looks like the Group 1 prototype cars are about to meet its Total Drama library for the prototype division, because this is gonna get one mean screaming gopher racing machine. Is gonna get a lot of more 5-speed transmission runs to go maximize to the limit. Now this is gonna be quite getting a little bit much prep settings to be checked on for it. Well, I'm always giving a little double check. So let's begin and let's see how this 20-minute race can take. And they're off. Looks like this is definitely coming in the full lineup. I knew this is definitely what prototype cars are waiting for this, for the WEC event. Okay, so let's just kind of make a braking point at second gear. Switch into one, that might be giving a little bit of helpful. Now, looks like the fuel map is now ready to go, and then let's beat all the Group 1 cars to see how fast can it go. Good thing that the prototypes are really excited to take the practicing for the Fuji 6-hour endurance race. That's definitely quite giving you a little bit of official event for the World Endurance Championship. Okay, just give it a little bit, keep on in. Okay, let the Vision GTs go first and the Group C second. Whoa, no matter that cone just definitely fly off for it for some reason. Okay, so let's just get a little bit stack for some more speed. Just kind of keep the turns up and go. Okay, excellent. Now let's just keep the draft-in going. Just always gonna have to take a little bit more than 10 laps to the race for it. 10 laps for the Super GT race cars, because I just definitely took. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, definitely forgot about it because I'm just gonna take one round of the race, because this will also to give a little bit of full amount of distance to do daily workout finish. I'm just kind of giving a little bit of reminder to myself for it, because just trying to check. Okay, so it looks like this is gonna be good. Modern LP1 cars are definitely trying to keep catching up to more. Okay, looks like the TSO30 is definitely getting a little bit better. Trying to catch up to the R18 and the 908. Very good, so stay the handling for it. Just still trying to keep in track of the time. Okay, damage taken. That might be able to give a little bit of bad news for it. Okay, stay at the 200 mile on the straight and then hold the brake at the first turn. Oh, can't believe that Patriot 750R Efficient GT just definitely mistaken the turn. Just try to be very careful if you have to go braking point early. Whoa man, that's so close to getting a little bit of accidental spin out. Just trying to keep it steady. Jeez, looks like the cones are definitely tipped out for it because that might be giving a little bit important for a racing competition for it, or definitely only works in basic school for drivers. Oh man, that's definitely bumped out for it. Okay, let's call it in for it. No passing zone for it, just takes seconds to recover. Okay, so let's just get focused. Try not to get a little bit of racing dramatic over here. Okay, that's pretty good. So looks like this guy has to be very careful after passing on the TSO30 hybrid. Okay, looks like another bumper damage, taking a little hit. Whoa. Oh man, looks like rear tire hit, left side. Definitely just called in for a pit stop repairs. That's not good. Okay, so let's just kind of keep very careful for it because that left side of the tire is definitely quite giving a little bit of damage taken amount. So this is going to be a little bit much harder to be raced on the Blue-GT Speedway for only Group 1 cars. So definitely, that's how it always happens whenever front bumper is taking damage. That also immediately causes the rear tire to be giving a little bit of unbalanced G-force stability position. So it looks like this is going to be the right time to go to the pits for having some quick refuel time and then do some repairs. That might be able to fix the problem for it. So looks like I might be able to go and check the cutscene of the pit stop in the Fuji Speedway track. Okay, looks like the cutscene is definitely quite giving a brand new differences for us. Okay, looks like tire changed. Just gonna have to be patient. Fixing up that suspension and aero parts, and looks like it's all good now. Alright, I'm back on the track. But even so, we're at the do a little braking point after getting out of the pits. Now looks like it's racing soft tires to go move it in and take some slick turns. Just gonna have to keep it a little bit better for it, so it looks like back in last place. Kind of launch that throttle up for more. Brake balance is all good, so this will also to give a little bit of TC PS by 1. Hope this is gonna have to give it a little bit better chance to keep following up the apex until this will be able to climb back up to the top. Okay, so the Hyperion L750R Hybrid Vision GT Group 1 is definitely quite still going in on the nearly last place. Hope this is going to be able to give a little bit catching up for more, because this is going to get a little bit extremely difficult to see which one is the winner for this 20-minute run on the Fuji Speedway. Okay, this is quite good. 6th lap is on the clock. Only got 4 more, and this is going to be quite getting a little bit much better efficient. Go over on the 90-degree angle turn to be freestyle for it. Try not to hit the 787P. Well, man, that's getting a little bit of nasty corner performance. Okay, going, got 10 minutes and 41 seconds left, because this is going to get a little bit much further in, much longer, folks. 4 laps until it's definitely reached up to the 10th, because Group 1 prototype cars are still merely at it to get a little bit much better to close it in. Okay, the last turn is going to be, might be able to get a little bit better to speed up for more. Just get some horsepower up onto the long straight after the final turn, and then go back into the first one again. Alright, so 10 minutes is about to get pretty much serious, folks. Many prototype cars are definitely quite getting a little bit of 10-minute reminder until the race is about to be over. Because this is going to be quite getting much better to get their horsepower up and then try to keep the handling steady for it, because this is going to have to take a lot of more risk on it. Okay, so it looks like I'm on the 24th gap away, so I might be able to get ahead. So this is going to be quite getting a little bit simple risk to see if any other Group 1 cars can also go to the pits automatically whenever it's going to be running out of fuel. Pretty much good. So the Audi R18 is definitely now in 9th place. So it looks like the 2016 prototype LMP1 is definitely quite getting a little bit of a hard time to dominate the track in Fuji, because this is going to have to take a lot of pretty risk for any strong LMP1 prototype cars to be able to go in for. That's definitely quite getting the most difficult track for any other race cars, and especially the prototype Group 1 cars for it. That's how it always gets a little bit of hard concern to see which prototype car becomes the best and strongest. Okay, it looks like this is kind of getting a little bit better flight hill and then coming back up again, because this is definitely all about racing on the downhill corner section, and then just reach onto the hill climb to go back onto the straight again. Because this is going to be a 1,000-meter run for it, because it always is a little bit much important to any other cars to get a little bit extreme fast. Oh man! Ouch! Looks like that was a a failed moment, calling a caution flag to be able to proceed with. Well, I told you this is pretty hard for a prototype race car to master out for it. Okay, so definitely somehow it is going to be quite giving a little bit of hard concentration for it. So, looks like it's time to go back into the pits again because it's going to be quite getting a little bit much tougher for it. Okay, so let's just going to go back in, put the medium tires back on for it. Okay, that's pretty good. Just gonna have to cap some of the maximum fuel capacity. Thanks you guys. Really appreciate for the help. Alright, back on the medium compound again. This is going to be quite much better for it, so looks like this is going to have to take a little bit much concentration for it. Prototype race cars are really hard to race on Fuji Speedway to see which one is the bestest, fastest car ever. So this is going to be quite getting a much better chance to see it for it because this is going to have to take much motivational run for it, just like the 6 hours of Fuji for the WEC endurance event. Okay, so this is going to be quite getting a little bit much harder turns to be able to race uphill. So it looks like only down for 10 minutes, 10 seconds left until the 5-minute reminder comes in for it. This is going to have to take one simple chance to do it. Almost there to reach the 10th lap because several of the Group 1 cars who have made it to 10th lap and the others are nearly there to make it. Well, yes, this is going to be quite getting a little bit extremely hard to see which one is going to be the bestest runner for it. That's going to be quite getting a little bit complicated guess. Down for the XJR9. Just going to go in outside. Okay, so any top 3 drivers can also go into the pits, so this is going to be quite getting a little bit by some time until most other racers can also get a chance to be able to be in the first place lead. That's going to be quite getting a little bit hard simple to ask. Oh, don't want to get a little bit mistaken like last time for it. Okay, so this is going to be quite good. Catching up for more. Has 3 of them and then going back onto the straight for some more runs. Just get some more draft to increase its mileage distance. Okay, so it looks like back on the 10th place. Only got 9 more to go. This is going to get pretty risky to be able to beat all of them because it is going to be a highly professional race to be able to do for the better for good. Okay, so watch out. Better to save some space for the Audi R18 because it's running out of fuel. Well, probably most other LMP1 cars are definitely quite getting a little bit of slow time. Or any other efficient GT Group 1 cars are definitely quite going on for more run for. Well, it seems to me that I'm still on the 30,000 gap distance to be able to be shown. That's going to be quite getting a little bit much harder to guess. So, looks like almost there to be make it in on the 2-minute countdown for it. Race is about to be over very soon, folks. If anything, take the one last chance to do it, because the top 3 is still going on it. Okay, so it looks like 7th place is definitely called in onto the pits and followed by 8. Pretty good for it. Okay, Audi comes out. Just gonna make some room after the first turn goes down for us. Now this is the chance to go in. Just gonna be very careful because midterms of tire depression level is going to be quite getting a little bit much very stability for it. Just keep it wide open. Only down for 1 minute left. Good pass on that Audi Hyperion-GT for the Screaming Gophers Group 1 prototype car. So this is going to be quite very hard to see it. Looks like this gap distance are about to be decreasing in struggling for it. Only got 20 seconds left. Because this is going to be quite getting a little bit last ticket chance to go for it until the overtime comes. Okay, it looks like I'm on the 13th lap. Then time's up, and then all racers are now going to be in the checker flag to be able to give a little bit of time. So, final lap is just the beginning. Because this is going to be where all comes down for it for the only last 7 drivers to be able to left a bit. Because somehow 6 drivers are going to have a one last chance to do an overtime run for it. Then the 7th place driver is definitely quite giving a little bit of hard surprising guess for it. So, looks like this is going to be quite good for it. Alright, looks like I'm on the 4th place. Now, looks like this is going to be quite good to be on the top 3, because this is going to be quite getting a little bit better to take the last chance for bronze. But definitely the modern LMP1 cars are definitely giving a little bit slow time. So this is going to have to take a little bit better for it, so it'll have to race again next time. Okay, so 2 turns left, now 1 lap. Time to take on the final long stretch. Okay, so first place has finished. Now 2nd place is going to be coming in. Now looks like 3rd place is going to be, it's me. Glad this is going to be quite giving the hard work for all this run for it. So, looks like this is definitely quite very good to see you folks. So, looks like the Porsche 919 Hybrid just definitely come in 1st place. Followed by 2nd place is the SRT Tomahawk Hyperion-GT Group 1, and the 3rd place is the R92CP Total Drama Island Livery Style Screaming Gophers. Wow, looks like this is definitely the most pretty difficult race ever for every 20-minute endurance race. That's going to be quite getting a little bit extended for amount of distance for it. Well, I kind of think that's pretty good for today. I just finally got myself in 3rd place, so definitely this is going to have to take a lot more practicing to see how fast can it go to win hard. Now, looks like the usual cars coming in. Hope it's going to be another Peugeot L500R Hybrid. So this is going to be quite giving another one for it. Well, looks like very first Total Drama library with a prototype race car to be placed in for it. So definitely the Group C cars for TDI is going to be quite giving much better chance to do it. So maybe the next one I'll be able to do the Sauber Mercedes C9 with the Killer Bass library style for it. So definitely the Screaming Gopher R92CP can also do a lot of more hard work to be able to work hard to get some more max speed in it. So this will also to give it much extreme prototype race car challenge to be able to have some more TD fan art libraries to be able to choose your favorite prototype race car in every Group 1 category. Because racing in Fuji Speedway, that was so very challenging for all of us if we can probably have our prototype race car to get ready to go. So folks, I hope you really enjoyed this video and I'm glad that you liked this library. Thank you very much. So before the end of this video, just click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget the links on the description down below if you want to see more. So looks like continuing on for some more efficient Total Drama fan art design. Thanks for watching, you guys, and have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time to continuing on for some more racing events on Gran Turismo Sport. Have a good day. Keep on racing. Stay cool.